Now let's talk about Nigeria and Morocco. Head coach Justin Madugu is unfazed by the high-profile presence of Morocco's Jorge Vilda as both sides prepare for the 2025 Women's Africa Cup of Nations final in Rabat. Vilda, a former World Cup winning coach with Spain, has led Morocco to their first ever WAFCON final. Despite the formidable opposition, Nigeria, who are 9-time champions with a perfect record in previous finals, are focused on extending their dominance. The Super Falcons have conceded just one goal en route to the final and are aiming for a 10th title. With limited rest between matches, Madugu has emphasized full preparation across all fronts as Nigeria seeks to uphold its legacy against a strong Morocco side. Now, we talk about this final. You know, they say it's Mission X. So Morocco in Mars, it will be like Morocco times Nigeria, find X. So we're going to find out X on Saturday.
Well, but this is not the first final that Morocco is getting into. They were in the final of the last edition, remember? And they lost to South Africa in that final. They beat us in the semi-finals. Yeah. The controversial semi-finals. They beat us on penalty.
Penalties, yeah.
And we played
lost a goal to. It was Zambia we lost a goal to.
Yeah, in the third place. Yeah. We lost to Zambia in the third place. But in the semi-finals, we lost on penalties to Morocco. We played with 9 men. You know, Ajibade and one other person got the red card. I can't remember who the other red card was for, but we played on that with 9 men, and they still couldn't beat us until it dragged into penalty. So there's everything to play for on tomorrow on Saturday. But then we have to respect the fact that they've been able to pace themselves as one of the emerging forces of women's football in the world. With the World Cup winning coach from Spain in charge of the team. You have to respect the fact that they are no longer pushovers and they will want to go for broke on home soil against a very strong Nigerian side. And, you know, the Nigerian team has played in 9 finals and they've won all 9. And if we look at the quality of the team, player for player, Nigeria is head and shoulders above Morocco. And I'm happy.
But they are host nation. They are the host.
They are the host nation. And in the final, there is little advantage, you know, because everybody is watching, and there is no advantage that comes to you from being host in the final, apart from the fact that the fans are supporting and are cheering. And it can work both ways. If you meet a team that is so good and superior, the fans will cheer good football.
Definitely.
Not minding whether it is against their home team or for their home team. They will cheer good football. And if the Falcons can hold their own with the quality of the players that we have, they will be able to, you know, ride the storm and get the desired result against the Moroccans. But definitely this is a dream final. The host in it will make the stands to be full in Rabat. That's where they've played all their games. And they have good, I mean, turnout of fans has been very above average in some of the games. So this is the final, and they want to put everything into it to make sure that they lift the trophy for the first time. But Nigeria has never lost a final, and we've beaten the host on a couple of occasions in the final. Like South Africa in the year 2000, I think, we beat them 2-0 on home soil. Cameroon, when they hosted, we beat them 1-0 in the final, you know, with Opara Nozier's dagger to the heart goal, with the last kick of the game. So, yeah, it's a perfect setting for the women's game. Definitely. And apart from the fact that there's a good prize money at stake, there's prestige for Nigeria. Winning back our trophy for the 10th time is a mission that looks like it's
possible for Nigeria.
Possible and within our reach.
All right, so you know, this is one X that we all look forward to, not the other type of X that we're talking about. But this X, we all want to win.
It's a good X.
It's a good X that we look forward to.
This X means 10.
It means 10, not the other way around. It's all right. So we have our correspondent, Onyinyechi Obara. I mean, Onyinyechi has been a superstar over there in Morocco.
She's a superstar everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, the supporters club are not even present there, but we've seen, you know, she's fair, she's beautiful, you would always know.
The lights of the stadium.
Exactly. When the camera pans towards Onyinyechi and other journalists over there, you can tell how they are celebrating the Super Falcons. Onyinyechi, welcome to the show. Yeah, we're not talking behind you, you're right here. And we're talking about you and the beautiful things you're doing over there in Morocco. Great to have you with us. What exactly is going on? What are the fans saying?
Thank you so much, Udoka. Yes, we're ready to, go all out for the Super Falcons again against Morocco. But this time we're hoping that we will not be just deep into the fans from Morocco that will be dominating the Olympic Stadium. The fans here, the promise after that game against South Africa, they are hyped about this encounter. They are also saying that please let us have free tickets at least so that we can come match the energy of the Moroccan fans who are in the Olympic Stadium. Remember that at the time when we faced off with Algeria, they were with us. We had Morocco. It was Nigeria-Morocco up against Algeria. But this time around, since the final has pitted Nigeria against Morocco, the host nation, I think they would have to answer your father's name, as they would say, answer your papa name. So we'll be alone, the fans there in the Olympic Stadium. So they are hyped. They just are clamoring for the ticket to be available to more fans, because most of them have said that they would close from work early so that they'll come celebrate the Falcons, come cheer the Falcons, come shoulder them down to lifting that cup, the Women's African Cup of Nations. They have asked that the tickets be made available to them. Even in the hotel where I am based right now, we saw a few of Nigerians here, and we said, would you be coming to the game tomorrow? Would you be attending the game tomorrow? And they said, please tell us where the tickets are. And we're telling them to go to the CAF website, and they would get that, to CAF portal, they would get that. But the fan was asking that if the Nigerian Football Federation can also make it available, if we can have the Nigerian community here get more of the tickets, then we'll come in our numbers to come celebrate the Super Falcons when they lift that trophy. They're very confident that the Super Falcons will lift that trophy. And I am too, because at all times we move away from the media zone, we go to the fans zone in order to just cheer the Falcons, to give them, put a smile on their face, to tell them that we're with you. You're not alone on the pitch. You have us to go with you on this journey. And I think they have been enjoying it, because that every time they get to sing the songs that have been, sang on the fans stand, at every time when they are playing good or when they are doing something beautiful, Doka.
Okay.
Everybody is looking forward to a great game tomorrow. I'm sure the girls have received the message from Mr. President and from the First Lady. I don't know whether she will be coming to watch the team, but the National Sports Commission has been mobilizing a lot of support for them. Because in a final of this nature, if we look back at what happened when we played Cote d'Ivoire in the men's edition, in the men's AFCON, there were no tickets. They bought up everything.
Yes.
On that day, the Nigerian fans in the stadium, maybe like 10 or 15 among 60,000. So are you guys prepared tomorrow to play against the crowd, play against everything, the entire stadium filled with Moroccans who are shouting and supporting their team? Is the team adequately prepared for that kind of battle, that you are not just playing against 11 Moroccans on the pitch, you are playing against the entire nation? And is this reflecting in the attitude and in the preparation and in what you've seen in the build-up to tomorrow's final?
I think it is reflecting. During the pre-match press conference where we had Coach Justin Madugu and the captain of the side, Rasheedat Ajibade, questions were asked. Coach Madugu said he would love it if the women where the Super Falcons make it to the final and they always lift the cup. If he continues with him, he would really love that the girls are really aware of the task ahead. They're aware that they are playing against the 11 on the pitch and also the fans. They are very much aware. A question was thrown to the captain of the side, Rasheedat Ajibade, that we remember the last time we saw lasers from the fans, that is she prepared for something like that? Are they prepared for penalty shootout against the Moroccans? And she said they're prepared for anything, they're planning for everything, preparing themselves for everything, and they would not let all that be a distraction to them. Lasers or no lasers, they know the antics. they will not let that be a distraction to them, that they are fine-tuning their tactics and are ready for this encounter. On the side, we are hearing from some fans, Nigerian fans here, saying that they will go look for where these lasers are sold, and they're coming with the lasers. They will match their energy, give them energy for energy. That the Moroccan fans, whatever they bring, they'll throw back to them. And that's what the Nigerian fans are saying. We heard of one saying, please tell me where to buy a laser. I want to come in with that laser. So the pitch of play to match their energy. So we're much aware, the fans are much aware that, of course, we're playing against the host nation. Things may not go your way. And also the Super Falcons are aware, and it's a good thing they're aware. Now, this is like a revenge mission for them, because remember what happened the last time after they drew against the Moroccans, and it all ended in penalty shootout. We had 2 red cards, Jibade getting one. And she was asked that, hope that is not bringing a kind of bad memory to her coming up against the Moroccans. Ajibade is mentally sound. She gave us assurance that she is mentally sound ahead of this encounter. And it's not a revenge mission. They will just go into the pitch and enjoy the match like they did against Zambia and South Africa.
All right, so we'll look forward to that final.
Is she recovered from the injury she picked up in that semi-final game?
Yes, indeed. Chicken is back into training. Of course, I did ask her of the status of the injury at the mixed zone after the game against South Africa, and she said she just got a knock, elbow knock on her hip, and that really affected her. She could not continue in the match. But joining them in the training yesterday, I saw Ochegini back in training. She's back in full fitness, and I did ask her, are you fine with the injury? And she said she's fine, she's good. The doctors have checked her, and she's good. But the only player that we're concerned about, which Coach Justin Madugu did confirm to us in the pre-match press conference that she's out of the tournament, is Francisca Odega. Now, of course, he did say that her injury is severe and she's out of the tournament, but she's got her team members to support her, and she will be supporting the players as they go up against Morocco. That's the only injury we've heard. Right on the Moroccan camp, the coach of the side says that we've got only Fatima Tagnautu. She's doubtful for this encounter, and they're hoping that she can be fine before the Saturday's final.
All right, so we'll look forward to that one, and we'll surely look forward to seeing Super Falcons leave the trophy, marking that target, Mission X. Thank you very much, Onyechi Obaro, for joining. Always looking forward to your updates from Morocco.